So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There really is no noise like Sao Paulo noise, no heat like Sao Paulo heat. The game here has always been something, and boy, this truly is something. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
He's on it, can he get away? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that was very necessary. Valencia. Chance here to counter. And that's been won straight back. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That's a good ball out wide. Shapes to shoot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Vasco da Gama with the corner, there first. Internacional have the chance to go the other way. He's shifting through the gears here. No, he refuses to take the bait. Mercado defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Internacional, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Fernando. And they're quick to get it back. Quality ball. Played out towards the right wing. He's got away. Ball swung in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. No, that was never going to make it. Vasco da Gama look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to...
Big header! Goal! Internacional! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Internacional have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. He's cut it out. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. And he's managed to get free. Nicely weighted ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. No way through there. Fernando did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Referee has just said play on.
Internacional couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Valencia. Good chance here!
He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Internacional are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Internacional really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking. Pass somewhat off target. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that interception was most necessary. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now he's got space here, nicely intercepted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Gives it back. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's made its way to him. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Looking to play him in. Decent chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And that should get the job done.
Público presente na partida de hoje. 71.640.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And now they can clear their lines. Out towards the flank. Tries to pass it through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, that's fabulous. So much time and space here. Internacional have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Substituição no time do Vasco da Gama.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa
Vasco da Gama appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And he was alert to it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Vasco da Gama needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against...
Goes for a shot! It's in! Vasco da Gama are back in business. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
He's got tall. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
75 minutes played. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Mercado. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Moved on forwards. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Boré. Now he's off and running. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Into the last 5 minutes. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Cleared away. Fernando tries to clear. Oh, a delicate chip through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Alex Teixeira.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
And that's that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the river provides a beautiful backdrop to this hugely impressive arena filled with 50,000 fans or more from Internacional. And you have to love their noise, their colour, their choreography.
We have already started here. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Looking for options for movement.
It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Quality ball.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Tries to play it through.
Fernando.
Lovely passing, lovely movement as well.
Vasco da Gama.
Do have a chance to counter here. That is good alertness.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
He's picked his way through.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Vasco da Gama
With their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Internacional
Have the chance to go the other way.
Internacional
Trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Fernando kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Boré.
Lovely feet.
And he's being shifted off it.
It's gone for a throw-in.
França. Searching pass he's played there.
30 minutes gone.
França.
Gets into some space. Deep cross.
And it's claimed by the keeper. It's a searching pass.
Oh, that's a key interception.
It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Could try cutting inside here. Oh, right place, right time. And the counter is on. Played into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Keeper's dealt with that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. 5 minutes till the break. There will be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Oh, can he get onto this? Vasco da Gama, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Boré. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And there's the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Substituição em andamento.
Here we go again then.
Vasco da Gama really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Vasco da Gama come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Passing nice and neat.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Some good work on the right flank here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. That's a corner kick.
Teremos uma substituição.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. He's having a go. He's got away with one there.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Público presente na partida de
And
hoje.
that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Opts for safety. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Knocks it out wide. He's got away. Oh, it's played in. Oh, smashing header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Internacional can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Vasco da Gama do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Played out to the left flank. Plays the return pass. Nicely weighted ball.
Substituição em andamento.
Vasco da Gama making consecutive changes here. Internacional appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Great vision, and he's in on goal.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Played out wide. Plays a sharp little ball here. Hangs one in. Deftly away.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Fernando. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now, what about a counter-attack? Nice-looking ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Vasco da Gama desperately searching for the winner here. Payet. Fernando does really well to win the ball there. Now he's off and running. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Fernando. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
He's cut it out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
It's a good run down the right.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He can run onto that. Crunching tackle. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Vasco da Gama certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There really is no noise like Sao Paulo noise, no heat like Sao Paulo heat. A game here has always been something, and boy, this truly is something.
We have already started here. Payet delivers. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Now it's Payet. And he's worked it through. That's the keeper's ball. Quality ball. And he was quick to react.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Payet, whose rise was pretty unconventional, Peter, in that success didn't come easy despite all of his talent. He did admit his attitude wasn't the best then, but the most important thing was to have that sense of purpose. It remained with him, and it brought out the very best in him.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way.
That is good alertness. Now he's off and running. Now it's Valencia.
Quarter of an hour played. Great vision. Shot could be on. Now it's crossed in. Oh, smashing header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Oh, that's a key interception. And he's forced to go back.
Bore might just make this.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's a foul, free kick's been given. And that's going to be a booking. Delicate ball, and it needs to be.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
No, that's been intercepted. Oh, can he get onto this? There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
França receives it in a good position here. Payet. And the ball is out of play. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, they could break here. It's a searching pass. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vasco da Gama trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's França. He's away! Can he finish? And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Boré chasing after it. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now he's got space here. That's good play. Now the ball in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. França. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vasco da Gama do have a chance to counter here. Mercado. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Substituição.
And the action is back underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Looking to play him in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Vasco da Gama can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Valencia. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's certainly onside. Climbs up big! Big moment! Massive goal! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Vasco da Gama are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter. They've got to make this nice and quick. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Looking for a corner. Vasco da Gama with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
substituição no time do Vasco da Gama. Camisa 28. Vai ser
Shapes to
substituído.
shoot! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Minutos do segundo tempo pelo jogador. Camisa
And
15.
very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
71.649
Vasco da Gama
espectadores.
are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Dink through.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substituição em andamento.
Internacional making consecutive changes here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Internacional do have options available on the bench. Tries a shot!
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substituição.
Internacional
With another chance from a corner.
is their second corner of the game.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vasco da Gama are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least.
Chance for a shot!
Now, what about a counter-attack?
And no, he's seen through all of that.
And this is Paye.
Aims beyond the defence.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Fernando.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's been played through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Opts to play it back. Into the last 5 minutes. And no, that was never going to make it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Looking for options for movement.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Fernando. Internacional looking to pass their way through. He's in a great position here. Bounce of passing here, really easy on the eye. And the counter is on. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Internacional finding their passes.
Well, they could break here.
Nicely weighted ball.
Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's managed to get free.
There's the shot!
The whistle has gone, and it is all over.
performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.